So welcome to my, what is now September plot tour at the beginning, because I didn't do an August one. I thought about doing work on it first, but I thought it's better to show you an honest look at how the plot looks. It's a mess. And I've got behind again, so let's go see. So this flower bed needs work. Some of the plants are just not working in there. And this honeysuckle needs quite the prune. These are my spare tomatoes. And, oh great, I think that's blight. That's a shame. That's just before they all started to ripen up. Well, we'll see what we can do. Courgettes. Yeah, look at the kind of weeds and stuff growing here. Courgettes. Hardly any. They look like they're dying off. Swiss chard. It's gone to seed. Strawberries, I get the occasional one. I've got to sort out the runners though. And then what never was, that was my carrot bed that didn't work. Lots of weeds. Oh, there might be some carrots in these pots. That might be one positive. Yeah. Wow. Might actually have something to harvest. Whatever next. And then sweet corn. I'm looking at those tassels, and that one's not so brown, but the rest of them are fairly brown. Next is the leeks. They look like they are getting bigger. I just need to weed it. This was, what was it? Looks like a pea. Can't remember what sort. The kale's getting stripped by the birds. There's some cabbages in there that I need to harvest. But you got kind of green fly, not green fly, white fly. So it does look like a nice purple cabbage. But the rest of it's pretty icky. Let's leave that up for a bit, let the white fly get out. Here was the purple beans, but they've gone over. So I will have to save those for seed. This is broccoli that has gone to seed too much. Again, white fly everywhere. In here are a few onions that need to come out. This is potatoes I need to dig up before they are totally eaten by the wildlife. And this is the herb bed. This actually has done okay. Things are surviving. So I'm quite pleased. I'll have to tidy up and cut back. My rows that I need to dig out because it was a cutting. And oh look, these lovely runner beans. That actually is still going, which I'm quite pleased about. In here are my greenhouse tomatoes. They've not had lots of water, but they're doing okay. And it looks like, yeah, there's more to harvest. They are okay. They don't have blight yet. All the melons at the back and cucumbers didn't survive, partially through lack of water, but I think they've got red spider mite at the back, so I think that's what's affecting it. If we come around here, I need to tackle this area. There's a big spider web there. I have apples on the tree there, so I'm going to pick those This area, way too overgrown. The polytunnel-ish thing never did well this year. And the tomatoes just struggled or died off. Excuse me. So I may have, I think I saw one tomato over there. Yeah, just down there. So this needs a bit of a trim back and just covering. Time to give up on that for this year. This is the pond and the flower bed. It gets too big and overgrown, so I need to maybe reduce what's in there because I just can't see and appreciate what's there when it's this out of hand. Now, the squash plants, an utter disaster this year. They just didn't grow, didn't get the correct heat, didn't get the correct watering or feed. I think out of 3 beds, I was going to say that is my only squash plant. Look, it's rotting. I guess I won't be having any squash this year. Calendula's doing okay here. That was late sown. This is the Taunton Dean cow, covered in whitefly. But I'm taking more cuttings, so I guess it's feeding the wildlife. More beans that haven't been picked properly. And yep, I'm getting no squash this year. My goodness, look at that black fly. It's covered in it. And then, of course, the cabbages have blown because I didn't pick them. Then you get to the overgrown fruit stuff, bindweed everywhere. It's spiky and in the way. Rotten raspberries where it's been so wet. And weeds galore. So, not the best looking. So, it feels like a disastrous plot tour. The plot looks awful, it's in a mess. Things are rotting or being eaten by the wildlife. I'm behind on everything. I'm not giving up. It makes you feel like you want to. So, my plan of attack is to weed, pull out and cover. Cover till next year. And then hopefully we'll have a better year for growing. Now I know from experience that the rodents, the field mice, rats, etc., birds, they will eat stuff if I leave it growing here. Whether that's beetroot, carrots, parsnips, they take a lot over winter. So I'm going to try and still grow some stuff at home. Then I'm hopefully more likely to be able to crop something. And this will just be, I will work on it until I've got it ready and waiting for the spring weather. Obviously, there's still plenty to do on the site. There's nobody else that's going to do that. But yeah, tidy, tidy, tidy. Oh well, thanks for watching with my awful plot tour. Hopefully the next one will look a lot better. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.